Hey guys, it's Jonah here again with another beer review. And dear viewer, last night I had a few beers. I was out on the Raz and went to Ramsgate. Was going out for a couple, ended up having nine. So 9 beers yesterday. Wow. 9 separate, unique beers as well. So yeah, it was a bit epic, to say the least. But yeah, good times were had by all. Bit hazy today, but I was working from home. Thank goodness for hybrid working. And yeah, the best cure for a bit of a hangover is to have some more beer, and that is why you're here, and that's what I'm going to be doing. Um, we are returning to the Manchester Beer 52 box, as is our want, and I say Manchester in the loosest term because the last 4 beers that I've reviewed on YouTube have been brewed in Aberdeen, which is really bizarre. And this one is from Macclesfield. So it's near Manchester, but not Manchester Central anyway. This is where the Mac lads come from. Do you remember them from the 90s? Beer, beer, we want more beer. All the lads are cheering, get the beers in. If you're going to listen to any of the Mac lads songs, make sure you put your earphones on because yeah, you'll get Unclejona into trouble, and I would not want that. So they are funny as anything, but how shall we say, very colourful in their vernacular. Um, the beer we are doing today, like I said, it's from Macclesfield. It's Heritage Porter from RedWillow, and yeah, look at that, really weird spiky spider diagram. And it says taking inspiration from 19th century recipes. Traditional full-bodied porter is brewed with a blend of dark malts, generously hopped with East Kent Goldings, which is, from me, from my neck of the woods, rich, satisfying beer with flavours of coffee, chocolate, molasses, hint of orange, nice, and a warm, robust, lingering bitterness. And it is the right side of 5%, the right side of 5, which is really cool. So East Kent Goldings, EKG, used to grow a lot of that round here, but especially sort of around Faversham, Canterbury, kind of those areas. However, in recent years, the hop fields are disappearing, which is a real shame. Um, but I was speaking to a lady at where was it? So some sort of beer festival, and she was the daughter of a farmer who has a hop farm, and she's still doing hops for people like Gad's Brewery, which is, the biggest brewery near where I am. Um, so yeah, she made a deal with Eddie Gadd and that kind of stuff, and brilliant, fantastic kind of news. Um, yeah, really good. I like it. So here is the beer. Heritage Porter. Um, is it going to focus? There we go. It's part of a heritage series from Red Willow. 2010 they were made. 5.3% the ABV. Kind of a weird, sort of odd looking, looks like a zoomed in kind of trippy, weird label. Very modern or postmodern even kind of stuff. Basically says all that kind of nonsense that I said. Contains malted barley, suitable for the vegans. You better keep them happy because you'll get in trouble if you annoy the vegans. There we go, Macclesfield SK11. Indeed, so it's not even an M postcode. So, but it's up that way. Right, let's pressure test this, because last time I got loads of stuff all over my trousers, and it was beer, dear viewer. It was beer. There we go. Maybe a wee bit. Look, they really do make these cans full these days. Oh, I have gone back to using my little. I thought I'd try my little schooner out that the guys from Canterbury kindly gave me as a leaving gift. So, guys, thank you very much. I saw there was a little post on the Book of Faces for Valentine's Day, and I saw some happy, smiling faces, all dressed in red, which was really cool. It's good when you see people that you like that you haven't seen for ages. Right, Heritage Porter. Do a funny couple of different versions of the funny face. My face is always funny. Oh, interesting. There's a bit of sweet and sour there, and coffee, but it's also a hint of cigar kind of thing going on. Really weird, interesting. And I love my porters, so this is going to be good. I had a really good beer, actually. Well, it was good because I was probably drunk, but it was from Exmoor Antler, and it was kind of, I don't think it was a porter, but it was definitely a sort of dark beer. Very much reminded me of Hobgobbler. Let's dive in, dear viewer, and we will see what we get. Oh, wow. Definite coffee bitterness. Although there is that weird hint, like I say, hint of sweetness there. But it's not full on. It's kind of sweet in the way that kind of things like port, maybe sherry. No, it's probably port. You know, the dark one has this sweetness to it. And it doesn't have an actual ingredients list, and it doesn't taste like lactose sweetness, but maybe it is. I don't know if that sits very nicely because it's so roasty and coffee kind of taste. That sort of plum, yes, it's like a fruit, like a plum, or yeah, some sort of fruity. What did they say? It was like an orange. I don't get orange, but I get a kind of fruity, kind of sugary thing there. Weird. Dive back in for more. Oh, that's so weird. That is so weird. And I know that's a small glass, but two sips. We've definitely got two tide lines on there, which will go when I pour some more in. Maureen. I can taste the hops as well. It's unusual that you can taste the hops in a porter, but I think I can taste the hops. This is very, very unique, I would say. I would love, would love to know exactly what's going in here. Quite carved. Dear viewer, before I have what is probably going to be my last sip, I would ask you, if you haven't done so already and you do like this review, you've watched almost 9 minutes so far, why not click like down below? One little click really does help me out. I'm trying to grow things back up on the channel, so yeah, please click like, and if you're clicking like, why not think about subscribing, which is down below, and make sure you click that bell icon as well, just so you get the notifications that I'm going to do an upload. I had a weird situation when I went to get this out of my box. I'm down to under 10 beers in the house, not including homebrews, because I've got plenty of homebrews. But cans of beer for doing reviews, I'm a bit worried. But I think the next beer box is on its way. So I'm going to knock these ones out from Manchester because they're the current ones. And then I'm assuming it's going to be maybe tomorrow. So I might do an upload of an unboxing video. But yeah, I need to think about slowing down on drinking beers. That sounds crazy coming from the Unclejona channel, because you know me, I do like my beers, and I maybe foolishly drink every day, maybe one day off or 2 days off, but maybe I'll be forced to cut down a bit purely because I don't have so many beers to review. If there are any breweries listening and you want to send me some beers, that would be mighty nice, and I would definitely give you some reviews on them. But yeah, I might have to do a review every couple of days or something until I get my stock back up a little bit. We'll see how it goes. You know how things are. Oh, yeah, so nice hit of bitterness. Coffee's there, chocolate, and then there's that weird fruity thing going on in the background. Everything settles down, and the finish of this beer is East Kent Golding's hops. And it's not super hoppy, it's just the hops are lingering out in the finish, which is really good. It does taste like an old traditional beer, this one. And if you can get hold of one of these, if you're up in Macclesfield or somewhere up north and you want to go that side of the Pennines, I don't play politics often on my channel, but I'm aware there is some old seated, yeah, feuding, shall we say, between the valleys. But yeah, Manchester, Blackpool versus Yorkshire. Anyway, guys, this has been Unclejona, drinking Heritage Series beers, which I think is quite good. So you guys don't have to. Please tune in over the next few days while I'll be finishing off the beer box from Manchester, and I might have an unboxing video for the next one, which I believe is Spanish beers. Says on the back here. So this is the Manchester one. Yeah, there you go, Spain. So we're going to get some proper European style beers as opposed to British style. So it'd be nice to try a few European beers. Hopefully they're going to be in the Spanish style as opposed to copies of other styles like Germany, like Belgium, perhaps. We'll see what we get. Anyway, the only way to see that is if you watch my video for the unboxing, which will be over the next few days. Until then, guys, you take care of yourself. Enjoy your weekend. We'll be back with more beer reviews real soon.